Hey YouTube, this is Team Changer Heart here with another deck profile. This is our deck profile on Gem Knights, and this deck is owned by our teammate Tim. So I'm going to go ahead and let him get started.
Okay, Gem Knights, one of my favorite decks. Okay, so let's start with the monsters. I run 3 Gem Knight Garnet.
Garnet, yeah.
Garnets.
He's the power monster of this deck, 19 beater, so pretty good. Next is Tourmaline. I run 3 of those. Your thunder monster of your deck.
Every monster in the deck is a different type. It's the way to get to your different fusions. That's why you're going to run a whole bunch of different ones.
And to search for your Gem Knights, you will run 3 Gem Armadillos. Because when you normal summon, you search for your Gem Knights in Lumber. Next, you run Gem Knight Obsidian. What he does when you use him for a material, or if he is sent to the graveyard by a card effect or something, you can special summon 1 level 4 Gem Knight monster from the graveyard. So pretty good. And for next, you have 3 Gem Knight Azules. What you do once you go to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add 1 normal monster from your hand to your hands. Next, I run 2 of Gem Knight Sapphire bases for your wall. Next, I run 2 Gem Turtles. 3 is 2 quality, plus you use him for your fusion cards. So just run him 2, not 3.
If anybody doesn't know what he does, when he's flipped up, you get to add your fusion spell. So that's how you get to all your fusions really quickly.
Next is Gem Merchant. You want to run him at least 2. I only have 1, fortunately. But basically, he's your hand trap. You any gem monsters or any earth monsters on the field, and they're attack or is attacking, they gain 1,000 attack and defense.
Kind of like an archetype Honest, I guess.
Yeah. And next is Emerald. Basically, Emerald is for late game. Just in case you had a turtle on the field, you summon him, then banish him to bring out one of your fusion monsters back from the graveyard. Next is Light. I use him for my Aquam fusions. Next is Alexandrite. I think that's how you say his name right. Basically, you summon, tribute him for a special summon for a Gem Knight monster. But main one you want to special summon is Crystal. Phoenix Chain won't work, so basically bye-bye Phoenix Chain. Next is Amber. Amber, what he does, you gotta normal him twice to use this effect. But basically, I use his effect for an instant Rescue Rabbit loop. Basically, Rescue Rabbit banish, special summon 2 monsters, then use his effect to bring him back. Next is Mole. Basically, he's an Earth type, a Rock type, and he returns opponent monsters back to their hands. Okay, next are the spells. I run 3 Gem Fusions. You gotta have your Gem Fusions. Next is 3 MSTs. Back row will hurt you for this deck. I run 2
Particle
Fusions. Basically, you use this for Gem Knight Crystal, because you can banish this card and Crystal to basically pump up one of your fusion monsters.
It's got a really cool effect with one of the fusions that can attack twice. It's got a great OTK potential.
Yep. Next, Dark Hole. Dark Hole, basically get rid of your field. Next is Traps. Compulse your monsters. Compulse your opponent's monsters. Mirror Force, because Mirror Force. Boundless, because Boundless, and Torrential, because Torrential. Okay, next is the extra deck. Okay, I'm gonna go with the fusion first. First one is Master Diamond. He is your boss monster of this deck. Basically, he getting 100 for each gem monster in the graveyard, and you can banish a level 7 or higher. 7 or lower to gain its effect, so that's good. Next is Ruby. Ruby, what he does, you can tribute 1 monster on your field, and he gains the attack and he do piercing, so that's really good. Next is Amethyst. What he does when he go to the graveyard, you send all the set cards goes back to their hands. So basically, fusion, get rid of him, and send all for attack. Next one is Azulite. I mean not Topaz. What he does, you particle fusion for him mostly, because with Crystal he becomes 4,550, and he can attack twice. So OTK right there. Next is 2 Prismas. What Prisma do, you send a Gem Knight card to the graveyard and pop a card on the field.
And what's really cool is you have a loop with the Gem Knight fusion, the regular fusion spell. You can keep bringing it back to your hand. So it's basically you just get to keep recycling that. Card's pretty broken.
Next is 2 Azulis. I mean, Zirconias. They're 29 beaters and no effect. So Phoenix Chain. Bye bye. Next is 3 Gem Knights. Citrines. Basically, when it attacks or is attacking, your opponent cannot activate no card effects, so no mirror forces, no nothing like that. Okay, for XC's materials are Cowboy, basically 800 to gain. Pearl, no effects, so no Phoenix Chain. 101, because 101. Next is Emerald. Basically, just recycle and.
What's really cool about Emerald too is it's a rock, so it's another target for your fusions when it's on the board. So just a really good XYZ to throw in there. All right, YouTube, that was our deck profile on Gem Knights. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys thought about it. We'd like to hear from you guys, so just let us know. Thanks a lot, YouTube.